Did anything change from the first period and into the rest of the way?
No. Just dogfight the whole game. You know, hard to create offense. It was hard to create offense in the first. You know, it was a little more open in the first, but you know, you'd like to get out of the second up 2-1. You're not going to outplay a team of their caliber for 60 minutes. I think we outplayed them a little bit in the first, but we didn't outplay them that much in the first. We just capitalized on 2 chances, and they didn't capitalize on theirs. We had chances to score in the second that we didn't capitalize on. They capitalized on theirs. They got a lucky bounce. You know, that this tying goal was probably going 3 feet wide, you know, and ricochets off the shin. So no, I don't think anything changed. I think it was just it's a hard-fought game. There's no space out there for either team, and it felt like a playoff game, and there's not a lot of space.
What about the power play? I mean, this morning you talked about shooting more, and that first power play looked lethal, leading to Yop scoring, but then the other ones, it felt like it was tough to even get set up.
Well, yeah, their forecheck is great. I think they're number 1 in the penalty kill in the league. So, you know, the easiest way to get your power play going is to win the face-off, and then you have possession. So they win the face-off. They send it down. They're excellent on their forecheck. I thought our power play guys made poor decisions on entry. I thought in zone we were very good in the power play tonight, which was good to see. Even on the last few power plays, once we got in zone, I thought our entry decisions weren't very good.
You talk about face-offs there. Justin Richards has not always been able to get in the lineup just due to the depth on this team, but how hard is it to take him out when he is so valuable, especially on that dot?
Yeah, he's been really good lately. He's been good in the face-off circle. He's been good in the penalty kill. He's been good 5-on-5.
A penalty on Rusick?
It's a bad call. I mean, but I mean, they're human. You know, I thought the refs officiated a good game tonight. It's a tough play. It happens quick. It's a hip check. You know, it's not a trip. It's not a knee. It wasn't knee on knee or anything. But you know, it's also coming out of a scrum. You know, probably not a good view of it. The guy gets tangled. You know, I don't think it was the right call, but I don't think it was egregious either. I thought he was good. Yeah. I disagree. Completely disagree with that.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought he made some nice.
He's very good, but so is their goalie. I mean, the shots are like 25-25-ish. You know, I mean, there wasn't. I mean, to me, if goalie keeps you in it, if you give up like 40 shots on goal, you know, we only gave up 24, 25 shots. So I thought Devin was very good, very solid, played a really good game. I wouldn't say that he had to keep us in it.
Do you want Clay to do something different?
Yeah, he's got to make him more uncomfortable. You know, I think he could have made him more uncomfortable in the neutral zone because he was alone early. It was only a 2-on-1 if you give up the blue line. And he probably could have surfed into him and just pushed him wider. You know, yeah, and I don't think that the back check would have got there, but it would have pushed the shooter outside the dots. You know, he ends up shooting that puck from almost the hash marks. That's too much good real estate to give up there.
What have you thought of Matson's game recently?
Who's?
Matson.
Matson is excellent. Moves the puck well, breaks us out well, defends hard. You know, he's not on the power play right now, but he has been on the power play. And the power play, surprisingly, because he's an excellent power play quarterback, and he was excellent in college. That part has been a little bit of a chore for him lately. I think his 5-on-5 play and his penalty kill has been excellent.
You think, I mean, the years in college got all that, right?
Oh, yeah.
So a kid coming home from Russia or whatever.
Well, yeah, he's coming in with 5 years, because the COVID year, of training at one of the best programs in the country, and the weight room, and good coaching, and age, you know, and physical and mental maturity to be able to withstand this league. You know, he's coming in as a rookie at, you know, 24 years old or 25 years old versus, you know, at 18, 19, 20. That's a big difference mentally and physically.
6 games now in this series, both teams won every game. Is it circumstance or is it reason?
I mean, tonight's overtime, so they beat us early in our building handily. I thought the last 2 games in here, we outplayed them pretty good, you know. I don't want to say we dominated them. We didn't dominate them, but I think, you know, the last 2 games they've been in our building, they've been 14, 16 shots on goal, something like that. So, you know, I can't explain it. Yeah.
Cooley?
Cooley's day-to-day right now. I mean, it's just been I mean, he's got some nagging things he's dealing with right now. I mean, think about what he's been through. Last year, I think he played about 110 games between both World Juniors, the Summer World Junior, which was in August, the Winter World Junior, our season, rookie camp, training camp, playoffs. You know, went to early June. Then, this year, training camp, rookie camp, our season. Now he's playing 18, 20, 21 minutes a night, World Juniors. And then, the setup for the All-Star game was you're set up to crush those guys. I mean, it's, they bus 6 hours back from Laval, get in at 1 in the morning, fly out at 6 in the morning, get delayed, don't get there till the middle of the night, play, have to fly all the way back across the country. I mean, it's a lot. So he's got some nagging things right now, but we're also, being cognizant of if this was a playoff game, would he play? Potentially. But, we got to find some rest for him at some point as well.
So probably won't play tomorrow either?
TBD. Yeah.
Why did they come back as opposed to fly out of Montreal?
Couldn't get flights.
Hindsight, okay.
Couldn't get flights. Too many connections. There was like multiple connections from Montreal. Yeah.
What adjustments are you going to look to make for tomorrow?
Not going to tell you. So.
What
Good
adjustments-
question though. It is. It's a good
what
question.
adjustments are you
But
gonna
I'm not
make
going to
for
share it.
What adjustments are you going to make for tomorrow night?
I also won't tell you. There'll be things, and they'll make adjustments as well. And that's a chess match. When you play a team as many times as we play Utica and Syracuse, and then, the playoffs last year, 17 games, it's a chess match. They adjust to something and they do something differently that works, and then we adjust to that, and we take that away and we do something that's working. It just keeps going back and forth. And you can see in the games, the teams know each other so well. Both teams are playing good, hard-nosed hockey right now. There just isn't much space out on the ice because you're so familiar with the opponent's strengths and weaknesses and their personnel.
Fire scores again tonight. How important is he for this team, just night in, night out?
Oh yeah, I mean Brandon Byro's he's a rare player that is one of your best offensive players and is one of your best defensive players, and that doesn't happen all the time. And he's one of our drivers offensively. He's an elite defensive center and an elite penalty killer. So he's a real luxury to have in all those areas.